Darwin Nunez wins it for Liverpool at the death, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe it. I really sincerely can't. I am always rooting for Darwin, and today he showed up for Liverpool in a big, big way. Liverpool, after today, in the 91st and 93rd minute, he scores two, gets his brace, gets a winning brace, getting Liverpool to 50 points, first team in the league to reach 50 points and cross that threshold this season. Not cross threshold, but reach the threshold of 50 points. 7 points clear of Arsenal. Arsenal about to play, as I'm recording this, in about 26 minutes against Aston Villa at home, putting the pressure onto them, kind of shifting the responsibility from us and what was a really tough match. Up until Darwin's goal, there's a lot to discuss, and I'll get into all that. But it wasn't an easy match for Liverpool whatsoever. So subscribe if you're new, like if you end up enjoying, and let's dive into the stats. 61% possession to 39% for Brentford. Liverpool had dominated possession for vast swaths of the game. There was a period where it felt like it was inevitable, but it would just be one poor miss versus another poor miss against another poor miss against another poor miss. It wasn't at all happening for us. And not that I love XG, but it is a good stat to kind of visualize this. 0.72 for Brentford to our 3.45. And that's kind of been the case in the last few games. The last 4 games leading into this, Liverpool drew 4 times in a row. That's not championship material. That's not sustainable for a title bid. 37 shots for Liverpool to Brentford's 11. Like, there's clearly something wrong with this squad in terms of how we line up against squads. As soon as Darwin came in, the whole game had opened up a bit. Diaz as a number 9 works with sides if it is a bit more end to end. But when you have a side like Brentford who's going to be, comfortable and basically sitting in any sort of shape that they need to defend their, even a draw, then you're not, Brentford wants it you on the counter. They want you to attack them. So it's one of those things where up until like the 80th, 83rd minute, like I was hopeful maybe. And then I was like, mate, this is just not going to work, isn't it? Cause it's just so like, it was just done. It was in the water. Liverpool looked weak. They looked slow. They looked off the pace. Passes were off. Sure, there was chances, but they were meaningless. Like the corner discrepancy. 15 corners for Liverpool to Brentford's 2. Big chances missed. 2 for Liverpool, 1 for Brentford. It's really the fact that we only had 8 shots on target and 37 shots in total is everything you need to know. It wasn't a good game from Liverpool from that perspective. But in terms of being a game where you need to show up, you need these points against Brentford away from home to get it in the circumstances we did, I really do believe that is the mark of a champion. I think that is a testament to where Liverpool is at this season in terms of the development of the transition from Klopp to Slot. Obviously not like a single player has. Chiesa's come in. I'm lying. So Chiesa's come in as like the first Arne Slot signing. He was important in the second goal. Like he was part of that buildup. He was also very, very happy to be celebrating with Darwin, which I love to see. Chiesa was deployed on the left-hand side, which is something I've been personally interested to see because he performed really well on the left-hand side with Italy at the Euros. Having him in this kind of position where he could come off the bench, he can start to see the vision of how he's included is going to be a huge boost to Liverpool moving forward this season. And as the squad kind of becomes more of Arne Slot's, I imagine there will be a bit more stability and less of these games that are so just kind of like tense because there's really no answer for Brentford, who I don't want to take any credit away from Brentford. Brentford were absolutely ferocious. They were trying their hardest to stay competitive. They did so. They could have scored a couple times. There were some decent saves from Allison here and there. My man of the match is going to have to be Darwin. just a brace to win the game. It's clearly him. Uh, Footmob's giving it to Trent. I'd personally give it to Darwin. I mean, to get 2 goals is huge off the bench. Trent wasn't bad. He got an assist on one of them. The second one, I think it was no, I can't remember. Was it Harvey on the second? Yeah, Harvey on the second, Trent on the first. But either way, Brentford all in all played decent. Not good enough to get over the line with a draw or a win. But as a Liverpool fan, I'm gonna take that every day of the week. Still uncertainty around the contract extensions. I don't want to make a video on it like every single time there's like a rumor about it. I'm just kind of waiting for it to happen or not. That's why I just feel no need to. Beyond that, transfer news with Liverpool, not a lot of links. Obviously, Zubamendi and Marmoush, you can check them off. We'll cross them out, I should say, of the short list because, quite frankly, they are not gonna they're not gonna sign. Obviously, Zubamendi going to Arsenal and Marmoush going to City most likely. And finally, Milos Kerkez, Liverpool transfer target, left back at Bournemouth. Everyone kind of raving about him this season. He's been having a great year. Liverpool, according to Fabrizio Romano, are monitoring him. So in a way, I think that it's all kind of shaping up and lining up for a interesting January and summer transfer window with Liverpool. Darwin saves us today. We're gonna have to thank him for that. And I think he shuts up a lot of critics with that goal. That brace, I should say. And all in all, I think with where Liverpool stands right now, there's no reason why they can't just continue to build on this. Ipswich is next in the league. Continue forward, continue building, grow some more confidence in the squad as a whole. And yeah, hopefully Jota's fit for the next match as well. And beyond that, hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new, like if you enjoyed, and comment down below with your thoughts on this fixture. I'm Sideline Sedo. Peace.